everyone, Shawk here again with another video. In case you can't tell behind me, today is going to be another trip back to the digital world. I got my hands on some booster packs and we're going to be opening those up today, see what kind of goodies are inside, hopefully get to see some other card art because the Digimon card art is just so great for this card series. But before we do that, I'm going to send you over to a good friend of mine, Smarter Shawk, who did a little bit of research and found out some ways you can tell the rarity of your cards, and as well give you an update on what's going on with the Digimon Card Game and some new releases that are coming up soon. So let's turn it on over to Smarter Shawk. Hello, I'm Smarter Shawk, and I'm here to download some Digibytes to your brain. On June 11th, 2021, we can expect to see some new starter decks and a new booster deck series coming out for the Digimon Card Game 2020. The starter decks we're going to be seeing are Giga Green with Izzy on the front. That means we are going to be seeing Mimi's Digimon Palmon in this set as well, which I know that regular Shawk is super excited about. There is Machine Black with Tai on the cover, so we will be seeing some more Agumon and his evolutions in there. And finally, Venomous Violet with Matt on the cover, so a little more Gabumon and his evolutions for us to look at. Each of these starter decks are going to come with one of the new booster packs in there. The new booster packs are called Great Legends, and they will also be releasing on June 11th of 2021. I do know that local retailers had quite the delay in receiving the English versions of the cards for the first set of starters. So keep your eyes open on June 11th. I wouldn't be surprised if we happen to see another delay, unfortunately. But if we don't see a delay, it'll be something fun to open up before Pokemon's release of the Chilling Reign series on June 18th. The Great Legends booster packs and the new starter decks come with a promotion where if you buy 2 of the starter decks, so they will be either anywhere from ST4 to ST6, so it has to be one of these new ones, Giga Green, Machine Black, or Venomous Violet. Or if you buy 12 of the Great Legend booster packs, you will get a Great Dash pack. Each of these packs contains 1 promo card, and there are 3 promo cards in total you can collect. I don't know whether or not you're going to be able to get these from local retailers. The website on this is not clear and it doesn't give you any links to where you can pre-order or purchase cards to get your hands on one of these Dash packs. The cards you might get in the Dash pack is a Grand Kuwagamon, a Black War Greymon, or a Metal Garurumon. They look really cool. I saw them on the website. Just keep your eye on the official Digimon website to see what kind of things they might have to say to update you as to where you can buy them and be lucky enough to get your hands on the promotion, because I really don't know if local retailers are doing this, because they had a similar promotion with the previous starter decks and booster packs, and I know that regular Shawk had bought enough starter decks or booster packs to be eligible for these promotions but didn't actually get to see the promotional pack, unfortunately. Moving on, I am going to update you a little bit on how to tell what kind of card you have when you open your booster packs or starter decks and what its rarity is. So I've done a little bit of research. If you were looking at the card, there is a section on the part that has the names of the card or Digimon, and that will say either ST, BT, or P. If you see ST, that is a starter deck card. If you see BT, that's a booster deck card. If you see a P, that's a promo card. Things with like the booster decks and the starter decks, you might see ST1, ST2, ST3, BT1, BT2, BT3. That's going to help you to organize your cards. For the starter decks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming up in June, those are going to indicate which starter deck they're from. If it's a booster pack, it'll give you an idea which booster pack it's from. Versions 1.0 of the booster packs and 1.5 of the booster packs happen to have BT1 through BT3. The Great Legends that are going to be released soon, they have a new subset, BT4, for us to look forward to. So a whole bunch of new cards. It's really great that all the booster packs come with a little card list in them, so you'll be able to track those and organize your binders however you like to organize them. As far as rarity goes, After you see your ST1, BT1, what have you, there's going to be a number indicating what number in the series the card is, and then you're going to see a little letter. The letters indicate the rarities. So if you see a C, that is common. U is uncommon, not ultra rare, regular Shawk. Get that right. U is uncommon. SR is super rare. A regular R is rare. And SEC is secret rare. There are alternative art cards in the packs. It's not 100% clear, though, how to tell if it's an alternate art. It seems that the art style may look a little bit like a sketch, be a little different than what you'd see on a regular card. A lot of them will have the number level in the bottom written in gold, or you may see a kind of gold border or gold background that almost looks like a digital chip. The best way to check is to go onto the official card site, and they have a card list. Just type in the name of the card you're looking for, and you will see a list of any cards with that name, and it will say in big bold letters, alternative art. I know that Shawk has a bunch of booster packs to open up with you guys. Get a great look at all the sweet, sweet Digimon art that we can see. So let's see what she gets and send it on back over to regular Shawk. I will see you next time on DigiBytes. So as you can see, we have our booster packs. I have some from the 1.0 version and the 1.5 version that we're going to open up. So I have 4 of the 1.0 and 6 of the 1.5. It's a lot easier to find the 1.5 booster packs in stores right now than it is to find the version 1.0. I got really lucky that the 1.0s got put back in stock. Otherwise, the only way I've been able to find them is if I see the starter decks in stock, but I haven't been buying more of the starter decks because I don't need to take those away from other people. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start by opening up our version 1.0 booster packs, and then we'll move into the 1.5 version booster packs. All right, opening these up. We're going to start with this lovely Dark Masters card art of Piedmon, Machinedramon, and Devimon. Really great. As usual, you get your player card in here. On the back is your card list to help you see what number the cards are, what order they can go in. Let's take a look at what we get. Oh, starting it off strong for me, a Garurumon. He is the evolution of Gabumon. Gabumon is my all-time favorite Digimon, so, yes, starting off strong. And Kabuterimon. Metal Tyrannomon. Just look how great this card art is. Absolutely loving it. Gravity Crush. Piximon. So I'm just going to move in a little bit here. So here you can see the little C that Smarter Shawk was talking about that tells you these are common cards. So usually it'll start with common and work its way up. We have a Gardramon, a Hagurumon, a Groundramon, and moving in again, here you can see the little U for uncommon. I heard you, Smarter Shawk. It is uncommon. And moving back out, we are going to continue on. We have a Gatsumon, Woodmon, Metal Seadramon. That is our rare, and you can also tell it is a rare because of this gold border all around that's a little bit shiny. And for our final card, a Garudamon, super rare. So there is the SR for super rare. That looks fantastic. Okay, throw this into our Hall of Fame back there. Really nice card. Moving on, we're going to see what we get next. The card art on these cards is so good. I was pulling out the original series recently, and they just don't hold a candle to what they do nowadays. Here we've got Greymon, Boring Storm, Toyagumon, Vilemon, spooky, Dark Tyrannomon, Gabumon! Yes! Oh, loving these pulls. It's my boy. We've got Frigimon, Megadramon, Wanyamon, Slash Angemon. Very cool. Sumimon. Again, there's your rare with the shiny gold border. And for our final card, a Mad Dog Fire Rare. Very, very cool. Take a look at this art here. That is really neat. Okay, moving on. We've got some Digimon card art. I'm just going to open this up. So there's no card tricks with Digimon. They start you off with your commons, move into uncommons, and then you'll end off with your rares. So we're starting off this pack with Hagurumon. Kapurimon, very cute. Vilemon. V Nova Blast. Armadillomon in Digimon Adventure 02. He's Cody's partner Digimon, and he was one of my favorite partner Digimon, but I don't know if it's just because I thought Samarimon, his armored evolution, is really cool. Dimension Scissor. Monodramon. Another Slash Angemon. Looking back on the good times. That's really funny. Him in another evolution going down memory lane. That's really funny. Labramon. That's a really cool one as well. Our rare Metal Tyrannomon. And the final card, Izzy Izumi, who is also a rare. And this is going to be the last pack of the 1.0s, and then we'll move into the 1.5s. If it wants to open for me. These packs are way harder to open than Pokemon cards. That is for sure. Starting us off, we've got Frigimon. Heat Viper, Impmon, Ogremon, Night Raid, Gardromon, Pagumon, another Garurumon. Excellent! We've got a Saber Leomon. Very cool. River of Power. Oh, very cool. Got a rare here. This is a Puppet Mon, one of the Dark Masters, and a full art as well. That's very cool. And our final card of this series, Sora Takenuchi. That is a really great full art rare. You know what? I really like this card, so I'm going to put it in a Hall of Fame, but that's more of a personal Hall of Fame for this one. That's a really neat looking card. I like that. So moving on to our 1.5s, we've got ourselves some Omnimon for our card art. And just like the 1.0, it's going to start us off with our commons, move into uncommon, and then rares. We've got a Volcanic Flare, Tsuruimon, Armadillomon, still very cute, Uzuba Eagermon, Holy Wave, Argomon, Shamamon, Zudomon, Airdramon, Demimeramon, a rare Brave Shield, reminding you again, this nice gold border will tell you that the card is rare as well. And our final card, we have a super rare Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode full art for the Hall of Fame. Look how great that looks. Wow, that's super cool. Super, super cool. Oh, just all the cards, they just look so good. The Digimon card art, man, just gets me every time. Gets me every time. So we've got our little thing here. All right, starting us off, we have Commandramon. An adorable Patamon flying in the wind with all these rose petals, we'll say. A Tankmon. Plasma Strike. Zuba Eagermon. Magna Angemon. Hawkmon. The Ray of Victory. Greymon. Black Gatomon, stealing some meat. What a troublemaker. And we've got a rare Mega Gargomon. Really Really nice. And a full art. I like that full art. And for our final card, we have a super rare Ragna Lordmon. Let's take a look up close. That looks fantastic. Another Hall of Famer. We're doing pretty good today. We've got a few Hall of Famers there. So 3 of these are super rares. One of them is a rare that I just happen to really like the card art on for the Hall of Fame. So your Hall of Fame is whatever you want to make it. Starting us off, we've got Argomon, Lightning Paw, Aruramon. So this is a different type of Mon, but looks very similar to Palmon. Maybe we'll get Palmon sometime soon. Betamon, Raiji Ludomon, Tia Ludomon, Death Parade Blaster. That's wicked. Puppet Pummel, who would go nicely with our Puppetmon back there. We've got another Zudomon, who I think from now on I'm just going to call Thor. Thor! We have our uncommon full art Bancho Stingmon, looking very cool. We've got a rare Brywell Ludramon. That looks very cool. Very, very cool. And for our final card, a super rare Craniamon. Wow, another Hall of Famer. Good for us. Pats on back. Good for us. Getting some really good pulls today. All right, moving on. Flip this over. Starting us off, we've got Angemon, Antilamon, Howling Crusher, Giromon, Kunamon, Biomon taking a very relaxing nap. I wish I was her. Blossomon. We have to stop fighting. I really like these little theme story cards. They're really funny. I like that. Bancho Stingmon. Minomon. Full art Cherubimon for our rare. And for our final card, a full art rare Phoenixmon. Very, very cool. So I know a lot of these rares have the little gold writing that Smarter Shawk was talking about in the bottom corner. I'm not sure if those are alternate arts or not. I'd have to look that up. But those are just regular rares as it stands. We have Lavorvomon, Bifrost, Duramon, Argomon, Betamon, Cherry Blast, Penguinmon, Ludomon, Upamon, Argomon, Salamon for our rare, and our final card of this pack is Scrapclaw. All right, everybody, you know what time it is. It's the final pack now. That's right, Digimon or Pokemon, it's always the final pack now. Okay, let's see how we're going to be finishing off this today. Okay, we have Shamanmon, Argomon, Holy Wave, Vmon, Tururemon, Biomon, Aquilamon, Airdramon, Demi-Miramon, Zubamon. For our rare, we have Ken Ichijoji, and for the final card of this adventure, a rare Stingmon! Not a Hall of Famer, but still a very cool looking card. I love that he's kind of, well, not quite silhouetted because we can see what he looks like, but silhouetted by the moon. Really cool. Let's take a quick peek at our Hall of Fame as I knock things over. So this is my card that I just happened to add to the Hall of Fame because I really like the look of Puppetmon. He looks like he's almost coming right out of the card at you. He's very menacing. Now we have our super rares. So we have super rare Craniamon. Very, very cool. The Ragna Lordmon. Like a really nice look at his armor and everything. It looks fantastic. Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode. Again, they're looking so good. Our Garudamon is our final Hall of Famer, finishing it off with some of the original Digidestin's Ultimate Form Digimon. Let's go. The card gods were great to us. We had some really great pulls, a ton of Hall of Famers to add to the collection, which I am super stoked about. Also just super stoked about some of the general cards we got, like that Gabumon. Again, the Digimon videos are always going to be a little bit longer because I don't do them that often. Pokemon is the main focus of this channel. But when I get a chance to do Digimon, I get very excited, and there's a little more content that I pack into these videos. So I really appreciate you tuning in, sticking around, seeing what's up with a different type of trading card game. Your next video on Sunday is definitely going to be a Pokemon video, and I can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for tagging along on today's digital journey, and we will see you guys next time. Let's collect them all together. Bye!